word on the street. You got that ism check. They say. You got these bitches doing us some on bows to get your trap check.
Imani Inc. Music.
Got instrumental stock.
It's a lifestyle, this is not a hustle. You gotta sacrifice or you ain't gotta struggle. Live outside your comfort zone, not outside a bubble. You gotta stay hard when it's time for trouble. Ism for God is the greater mind. Ain't nothing like the max state of mind. Apply the game is the greater grind. You put it to the test, lay in the greater time.
I am an escort, amongst other things. But I would say the most I have slept with in one day. This is crazy, but you looking at me crazy right now? Well, roughly 12 to 10. Yeah.
I mean, do you have a boyfriend?
I do. Mm-hmm.
All right, so how does he feel about you doing that and knowing you're still together?
What's crazy is me and we just got together.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy is I was just a lesbian. For years. I was married to a woman, all that. He just came about not too long ago. And he didn't meet me like that. But I did tell him up front before we even had any type of like encounters and stuff. And as far as how he feels about it, I don't think he feels a way about it. But I do think that he, of course, don't want it to continue to go on for a long time.
We're gonna listen to this. This is 304, another 304 with a boyfriend. She basically a square 304. She ain't even know. I call her the pussy peddler. Cause you hoeing, but you got a boyfriend. But let's go.
I am an escort, amongst other things. But I would say the most I have slept with in one day. This is crazy, but you looking at me crazy right now? Well, roughly 12 to 10. Yeah.
Well, look, squares care about a body count. In the game, we don't care about no body count. We know bitches be fucking. We don't care about that. We care about the money count. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm going to let her finish. A lot of these squares be like, oh, man, she got a high body count. And, I can't, man, unless you going to get a virgin, you ain't got to worry about the body count. When you popping that cherry, you the only body count. But if you got a bitch that's not a virgin, most likely she got a high body count nowadays. I mean, man, pimps don't care about that shit. We don't care about no goddamn body count. She just have a swell dude. So, let's just say, she was a hoe. Like, she was under my pimping. So, she chucked 12 condoms. Shit, and let's just say she charging like, you got 12 condoms, right? And we gonna throw out a number. I'm just gonna say, let me see. We got 12 condoms. So let's just say it's 300. So 300 times 12, shit, that's 3,600. If she had 12 condoms and she charging 300 a pop, that's 3,600. Shit, hell yeah. Shit, I'm looking at the money. See, if I can't count it, it don't count. And if I'm counting the bodies, I ain't counting the bodies. I'm just counting the condoms. I'm like, shit, that's 12 condoms, 300 a pop. Shit, I told her to do that rate. That's $3,600. Shit, she better bring that shit in tonight. I mean, that's how I be looking at it. But go ahead, we gonna finish this shit.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I do.
All right, so how does he feel about you doing that and knowing you're still together?
What's crazy is me and we just got together.
Gang goofy. And let's be real, like all them tats, she got the chest tat, she got the neck tat. These new dudes, these new tricks, they be like, they be downgrading themselves with all these tattoos, man, but that's what they like, man. I don't know. It's some weirdo shit. Back when I had bitches, like, back in the time when it was like the GFE thing, the real GFE, not this new shit with the bear, but it had the GFE, and that was a girlfriend experience. You get like a senator or a high-class businessman or CEO or corporation, they be needing a bitch that go to like the opera with them and shit. So they made sure they tattoos they ain't really had too many tattoos, and they wanted to know where it was at, like it was on her back or like on the arm and shit, because it's gonna be like an open dress, like the back out. She ain't gonna have no bra. She gonna have a nice little dress on. And you know, they spend like $1,500 to $5,000. They ain't even fucking them. They just need them to be eye candy where they go at. Nowadays, these bitches they literally be fucking them raw, talking about GFE, girlfriend experience. I'm like, when that come out? I mean, when did you let the trick dictate with your health? But, you know, let me keep going.
What's crazy is I was just a lesbian. For years I was married.
So she was a lesbian. Now she started pussy peddling, like, and now you got a boyfriend. Like, you got too much square shit going on, baby.
Woman, all that. He just came about not too long ago, and he didn't meet me like that, but I did tell him up front before we even had any type of like encounters and stuff. And as far as how he feels about it, I don't think he feels a way about it. But I do think that he, of course, don't want it to continue going for a long time.
So that means he feel a way about it. He do feel a way about it. We're square wouldn't. Most squares don't want their woman to be hoeing. But, you know, tell me, I don't think he feel that way about it, but I don't think he want me to do it for a long time. Then he feel a way about it. Like, stop it. Like this how I feel about this. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to give my real general thoughts. This game goofy for sure. But it's like, okay, so you not being truly real. Like, all right, you told them up front, okay, cool. But that's going to be a different. It's always squares ain't with that shit. And I understand. In the square world, they want you to be faithful. How you faithful and you a hoe? Well, you ain't even really a hoe. You a pussy peddler. You used to be gay, now you straight, got a boyfriend, you was married to a lesbian, you was lesbian, and now you done chose the It's all confusing. But you ain't really being real to your boyfriend because you a hoe. And, well, shit, this shit too confusing. She gang goofy. This damn gang goofy as hell. You a pussy peddler, but you got a boyfriend. Make it make sense.
This a lifestyle, this is not a hustle. You gotta sacrifice and you ain't gotta struggle. Live outside your comfort zone, not outside a bubble. You gotta stay hard when it's time for trouble. Isn't for God,